That thing there, the PSA Dagger, internally it's an exact copy of the Glock 19 Gen 3. It passed 1,000 round torture test last time without any malfunctions. And I think she's gonna break it today.
Welcome back to the range. I'm Heather, and today we're doing the extreme torture test on this PSA Dagger. Last week we did a 1,000 round torture test on it. It ran through all 1,000 rounds without any issue. The only thing that had an issue was my trigger finger. We're gonna start out on is the typical dirt and then the mud. Cover that bad boy up there.
That's getting all in the slide.
All right, nice and baked in there. Take out a little bit of dirt in there. All right, 5 rounds downrange. Five rounds downrange. Oh, it already feels gritty. Oh. No. Did not like that. Let me see if I can get this one round off in there. I'm just gonna try this one round. See if I can do it. Chambered in there. Let's see. Oh, I can feel it all gritty in there. It is not gonna go. It is, no. It's in the sand is all in the trigger mechanism up there. I can feel it.
It failed the first test right off the bat?
Yeah, I think what did we get? Like 1 round, 2 rounds? I don't even remember.
Wow.
Let's see. I can feel the dirt in the trigger assembly there.
Nothing?
No. No, I can't pull the trigger back far enough.
Oh, let's take it apart, clean it out with water, and put it in the mud. But hell, it's not worth the flip if it don't pass the first test.
Yeah.
Sandy dirt, no go.
Yep, the sand.
That's crazy.
There's not much sand in there, but it's just enough to make it not want to operate. But we're gonna put it back together and still run it through the mud. We're gonna move on and play in the mud. Oh gosh. It's like, you remember when you were a kid playing in mud pies? But this is adult version. Oh, this doesn't even look.
I'm stepping back.
This doesn't even look good. Oh my gosh. I'm the dirty work. Oh my god.
Shake it off some.
Oh god.
I don't want to get muddy.
I don't want to get all muddy. Oh, look at that big clump of mud right there. Dang.
Let me look at it.
Oh. I can feel it in there already. I'm just gonna do one-handed. No.
It won't fire.
No. No. Oh my gosh.
What a piece of shit.
Well, it is $240 cheaper than a Glock Gen 3. No. It is a no-go. Yeah, no. Well, I couldn't get it to go. So we're going to take the mag out, maybe, and get it cleaned up a little bit for the next round. I mean, it can't go any worse than this. So disappointed that it didn't even make it through the first 2 simple torture tests that they run most of the guns through. So much of it being a clone of the Glock 19 Gen 3. So we're just gonna have some fun with it. It's not a Glock.
Hanging the dagger on the steel target.
I had to find it.
I'm disappointed in that dagger.
Ah, well, what do you expect for $299?
It's like watching an early Mike Tyson fight.
Yeah.
TKO first round.
You spend all that much money, all that hype, and it's all done in like 30 seconds. The bird shot from about 15 yards, left a few little marks on there.
Okay.
That was about it.
Heather gave me this dagger to strip apart and see why it failed the dirt test. She tried to strip it down at the range, but it has two roll pins, and those were pretty hard to hammer out, so we couldn't do it at the range. But anyways, as you see all the parts, they are an exact copy of a Gen 3 Glock 19, except for a couple of things. One, the quality of the parts, to me, they just don't feel like quality parts. Maybe that's why it's $240 cheaper than a Glock. There is a difference in the rail system that they use. So the front and rear rails on a Glock are both molded into the frame of the gun. On this dagger, the front rails are cut into the locking block, which no problem there, that's cool. But back here, the rear rails are this metal shell, and there's the rear rails there. Everything sits in this metal shell. That roll pin hammers through everything there. And the rear of the trigger bar rubs against that metal shell of the rails there. So I don't know. There was a little bit of dirt in there, and it caused all of this to bind up, and the trigger would not pull. So that's why it wouldn't shoot. And it wasn't as much as I thought it was just a little. But I don't know, all of this was binding up. But let me take that out so you can see the rear rail system here. It's just flimsy, everything sits in it. So I don't know. I don't know why they did it this way, but I don't know if this caused a problem, but everything here was just binding up together with that sand in there. This sits in, let me slide it in the frame so you can see it here. It just slides in right there. And it just slides in there, and everything slides in between it. So anyways, I'm gonna get this back together. Oh, the bottom of the slide, the cutout's exactly like a Gen 3 Glock 19. So, all right, we're gonna get it back together, and Heather's gonna get it back to the range.
We're back out here at the range, gonna run it back through the torture test. Couple rounds loaded in here. We're gonna see if it's operational after the cleanup. Seems to be working appropriately. Appropriately, like a big fancy word there. Now we're just gonna run it through a drop test. One more time. Didn't go off. We're gonna see what it does in the dirt again. Let's see if it does better. Listen to that beautiful pump jack in the background. This thing is so loud today. Usually it's not that loud. I have 3 rounds loaded in there. I'm gonna set it in the dirt. Setting it in there. I feel like a little kid playing in the dirt. Okay, let's see if it'll fire. 3 rounds. Oh, that sand went down my shirt. Spray down in my shirt. Well, it worked with that. Mag was kind of stuck in there a little bit. Let's try the dirt. Did okay that time. Oh, right now I have sand in my mouth. I can feel it's all gritty. Okay, buried it back up there. Oh, so beautiful. I think it'll fire. I don't think piling on there did anything to it.
That's what got it last time.
Yeah. This time I have a bra full of dirt. Didn't lock open that time. I can feel it getting gritty with the sand in there. Oh. Okay. I just want to see how much sand I can collect in my shirt. I loaded 5 more in here. It's already so gritty. It doesn't. I can feel the slide wanting to bind up. So we're gonna see. This is just with the dirt. We'll see if we can get it to fire some more. Oh, alrighty. It's so like sandpaper. Just like it didn't cycle right. I don't think so.
It's all in the firing mechanism. All that binds up in the back with the rear rails.
Okay, well, that was rough even with just the sand. We're gonna try it with some mud. So let me go grab some water and we'll make a mud pie here for it. Seriously, the only thing I can focus on is that pump jack back there right now. Gonna go ahead and just do the mud test anyways, even though the dry dirt was already a failure with that. But just for giggles and grins, we're gonna run it through the mud. Not looking forward to this. It's the girl in me coming out. Oh God. I'm gonna wet my hands off. Oh God. It's not gonna go. Trying to press the trigger, nothing's happening. It's a complete failure. The sand was already caused us to have stoppages, and the mud was a complete failure. So with that, I have a dagger for sale for $100. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.